In a redox reaction, we would like to know the following. Identify the element that is oxidized and the element that is reduced. Number 2 is to identify the chemical reagent that served as the oxidizing agent and as the reducing agent. So for example, zinc oxide plus hydrogen gives you zinc plus water. To answer these questions, first assign the oxidation number for each element from reactants to products. So ZnO as a reactant is +2 and -2. Hydrogen is 0 in the elemental form. On the product side, zinc is elemental. It has an oxidation state of 0. The water, hydrogen has an oxidation state of +1. There are 2 of them, and oxygen is -2. Second, identify the change from reactant to product between similar chemical species. Zinc going from +2 to 0, there is a gain of 2 electrons for zinc. This is a reduction. Hydrogen is elemental. It goes from 0 to +2. There are a loss of 2 electrons. This is an oxidation. This allows us to answer question 1 and question 2. Zinc in zinc oxide is the element that is reduced, and zinc oxide, ZnO, is the oxidizing agent. H2 is oxidized and is also the reducing agent. Here is another example. There's a reaction between a metal and the salt of another metal. So iron reacts with lead 2 nitrate to give iron 2 nitrate and lead. Recall, aqueous solutions of the salts are separated ions that are hydrated. So for example, lead nitrate goes to lead 2 plus 2 nitrate ions, or iron 2 nitrate becomes iron 2 plus nitrate ions. These nitrates are spectator ions, and they basically cancel each other in the equation above. The net ionic equation is therefore iron solid plus lead 2 plus aqueous becomes iron 2 plus aqueous plus lead solid. Identify the element that is oxidized and the element that is reduced. Then identify the chemical reagent that serves as the oxidizing agent and as the reducing agent. Step 1. Assign the oxidation numbers. So iron as a reactant is a metal. Its elemental is 0. Lead has a monoatomic charge of +2. Iron is +2 as a product, and lead is elemental is 0. Pb2 plus gains 2 electrons to become Pb solid. The half reaction shown here, iron loses 2 electrons to become iron 2 plus, and its half reaction is also shown here. Iron going from iron to iron 2 plus loses 2 electrons. So iron is oxidized and it's the reducing agent. Lead 2 plus is reduced and is the oxidizing agent. An oxidizing agent is a compound that helps to get another compound oxidized. Obvious sources of oxidizing agents are compounds containing oxygen. So for example, magnesium plus oxygen going to magnesium oxide. Oxygen helps magnesium lose electrons by gaining these electrons. Oxygen is reduced but serves as the oxidizing agent. The reducing agent is a compound that helps get another compound reduced. Obvious sources of reducing agents are compounds containing hydrogen. So for example, the zinc oxide plus hydrogen gas reaction to give zinc plus water, hydrogen helps zinc gain electrons and hydrogen itself loses electrons, and so hydrogen is the reducing agent.